Okay, so I'm back again with another video. I'm going to try to upload a video every single day this week, so then I have more videos on my channel, so then people that are coming onto my channel kind of see what I'm about to see if they really want to subscribe or not. Okay, so for this video I'm going to be kind of doing my coming out experience, I guess that's what you would call it. I'm just going to be talking about my sexuality, how I came out, and how that affected me, and stuff like that. Okay, so for those who do not know, I am bisexual. That means I'm attracted to both boy and girl, not one or the other. I am attracted to both. And no, that does not mean that I would want to have a threesome with you. Lots of people like to think that. No. And yes, being bisexual is real. It does not mean that I need to make up my mind or that I want to be hip. I literally cannot choose. I can't just pick which gender I am attracted to like that, because when it comes down to it, I could be like, sometimes I have gotten myself in this mindset, I only like girls. I like girls, that's it. I do not like boys. I'm fine with just girls. But then you will come across like a guy who you are actually attracted to like that, and you're like, dang. Yup, there's really nothing you can do about it. You're literally attracted to both genders. You can't pick one. So coming out, I'm going to just skip over the whole like telling my closest friends and like friends on the internet, because it's not really that relevant, I guess. I don't know. Coming out to my mom, it kind of was abrupt. I didn't really plan on doing it, and I didn't really think about what to say or anything. I was like crying in my room over something. Don't know what it was. And I heard my mom coming up the stairs, and I knew that she was going to ask me what's wrong. So I just came up to her and I'm like, Mom, can I please talk to you? So that day I got some things off my chest. I basically just came out to her, and I was just like, Mom, I like boys and girls, I'm bisexual. She's like, okay, that makes sense now, like, nothing's changed, you're still my Cheyenne. Like, I didn't come out to my dad or anyone else really until the end of the summer, and I came out to my mom like this time last year. So I came out to my dad, and basically I was crying again. I don't know, I get things off my chest when I'm crying, and I was just like, Dad, can I please talk to you? I really need to tell you something. And then he was getting all worked up. He's like pacing, he refuses to sit down. He's just like, what is it? So I'm like all worked up. I'm like, please don't hate me. Like, I don't know. It's not like my dad has said anything really homophobic before, but I don't know why I was so stressed out. Both of my parents are pretty accepting, and they don't really care about that kind of stuff. They're like, okay, you're this, cool. So it was like just my dad, like, I like both boys and girls. Like, I can't help it. I like who I like. And he's just like, that's it. Like, I just got so worried. Like, like, I still love you, like, nothing's changed. And he gave me a hug, and he just went into the kitchen and made some food. Like, I don't know, like, my parents were just so, like, unfazed, and, like, I don't know, because in the end, like, your sexuality does not make you any different of a person. You're still the same person. You're just kind of, like, telling people, this is who I'm attracted to. So I guess I feel like that's how it should be for everyone if we lived in a perfect world. So I was really lucky that my parents were like that. If you like insist on coming out and you're unsure that's safe, try to have a plan, like a safety plan, like have a friend's house you can go to, something like that, in case your parents do react badly. If you do like know for sure your parents are gonna react badly and like you don't have somewhere to go or something, just do not come out. It can wait. I know it's something that you really just want to get off your chest because it like builds up inside of you and you just want to let it out, but like wait, because it's better to be safe than put yourself in danger like that. With that, my parents, and then I came onto my school over Instagram. I was gonna do a video, but I'm like, I don't want that much attention on me, so I just made an Instagram post. I'll read it to you. Most people don't know this, but I'm bisexual with a preference for girls. There are so many different sexualities out there, and I think it's a good idea to educate yourself on them, whether you're questioning or not. Every sexuality is real and valid. There's more sexualities than heterosexual, homosexual, and bisexual. Respect people's sexuality and pronouns. If a person changes their sexual identity, they aren't faking anything and they're not confused. Don't assume a person's sexuality. Don't say things like, I knew they were gay, because you don't know someone's sexuality until they tell you themselves. People's actions don't make them gay, neither does the way they talk or their interests. If you ever question or just want to be educated on sexual identities, I'm always here. So then all these people were like, I'm so proud of you, I love you, Cheyenne, blah, 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 stuff like that. So I didn't have any negative backlash, I mean, at least to my face, and that I know of. I mean, I'm sure maybe people said something, but for the most part, people were kind of like, because I was talking to a girl at the time, so people kind of started to think like, maybe they're low-key talking, but I'm not gonna ask Cheyenne because that's kind of nosy, and they're probably just friends, but they kind of seem like they're dating. So that kind of made people kind of think that, but not totally. But basically everybody was just kind of like, okay, whatever. I was scared that they were gonna think that I was faking it or something. That was my biggest fear, was people thinking I was faking it, because in my grade, there's like a lot of girls at one time, like they all kind of came out, so it made people in my grade and the grades ahead of me think that these girls weren't actually the said sexuality. And I mean, lots of them have kind of gone back to like being straight, but like, you know, you're like kind of experimenting and stuff. My advice, if you do think that you might be on the gay spectrum, would be kind of to figure it out before you do tell people, so then you don't have the thing like, oh, you were bisexual but now you're straight, and you were gay but now you're bisexual, just like that, because people are rude. But in the end, like, it's okay to like figure more things out about your sexuality. Like a year from now, I could be like, wow, I'm the straightest person ever. Will that happen? Probably not, but you never know, you know? So the pros and cons of coming out. I guess the only con would be the backlash of people. For me, I live in a town which is pretty like accepting, and even so, like, most people just don't care what you do. Like, people just are like, do your own thing, whatever. So it's kind of like coming out, okay, next, need something more exciting in this little town. But if you're living in a town that's kind of known for being homophobic or stuff like that, I would say that would be a negative, obviously. That's the only negative I can really think, is other people. When it comes to positives, it's like, it makes you feel so much better mentally to like be free, you know? Like, you don't feel like you're hiding something. You can like say things without being worried you're gonna slip up. Like, that was my biggest problem. So yeah, positives, you just feel so much better. Like, I don't know, it's a sense of relief, I guess. I don't know, it's really hard to describe, but it feels good. My biggest fear, other than people thinking I was faking it, was people kind of treating me differently. Like, you know how friends, they like kind of like show each other their like half naked pictures or changing, stuff like that. Not saying that I'm like, yes, my friends are showing me half naked pictures, but it's just like little things like that. You're kind of scared that they're gonna feel uncomfortable, or like they're gonna like, you know, maybe go to tell you or show you and they're like, oh wait. So with me, like, all my friends still do that kind of stuff, and it's like nice because it's like, I'm still the same person, you just now know a little bit more about me as to who I'm sexually or romantically attracted to. My only problem that I've really had myself would be people kind of erasing either half of my bisexuality. At first, people kind of erased the liking girls part. They kind of just considered me straight, kind of disregarding the fact that I like girls. Now it's like the complete opposite. People kind of act like I would never date a guy, or that I never like guys, and yes, is it rare? Yeah. But I am attracted to boys too. I have liked boys. Sexuality is fluid, so even though I'm bisexual and I usually have a preference for girls, sometimes it tips up on the guys, and you know, you never know. I like boys and girls. So I think that's all I have to say for this video. I can't think of anything else. I feel like I covered everything. I hope I did. If you have any other questions about this topic, you can comment down below, or I have all my social media links that you can always message me, and I mostly always answer back. And so if you like this video or want more advice videos or experience videos like this, give this video a thumbs up, or even if you just enjoyed this video at all. If you want to see more of me, which I hope you do, I hope you don't want to punch me in the face or something, Subscribe. I hate closing so much. Most likely to have the most children.
I feel like you would accidentally have too many children.
Most likely to take selfies. Wait. This way.
Yeah.
I take selfies like once a month.